happy to share here the courses offered in the area of strategy by IFMR Graduate School of Business, Krea University. See, there are certain core courses and few electives we have. There is a scope to specialize in strategy area as well. But currently we offer 2 core courses and 2 elective courses which does not qualify necessarily for one area of specialization but supports the other areas like, for example, if you are taking finance or marketing as a specialization or operations as a specialization, these courses will add up also in building one's competency to work as an effective manager. The core course, the first core course which we offer is on strategic management. The strategic management course focuses on developing strategic framework, the traditional strategic framework, philosophies of strategy like emerging strategy framework, and then look at blue ocean strategy, etc. Then we discuss some of the grand strategies which are to be done. That gives some idea about the implementation process. Well, the course will also cover both organic and inorganic strategies. Okay, that's the first set of compulsory course which all the MBA aspirants will go through this. But this gives a rounded view of strategies adopted by firms in a business. So we try to work very closely with the latest developments, the framework used across the globe. Okay, so it will include something like an industry analysis, strategic mapping of a particular competition, and all that we covered. It also considers dynamics of competitions as well. That's about the core course. The second core course is interesting. It is more a hands-on business model simulation. Capstone simulation is what we offer as a second 3 credit. So this is again offered in the 3rd term along with the simulation module, where students will be given both the opportunity to work in group as well as individually. The assessment would take place, where the students are expected to show a deep understanding of applying what they are learning in the strategic management course in real business through a simulated condition. That's about this course, which is pretty contemporary and helps the student on every week progress to understand by the group and also by individual performance. That's about that simulation course. The 2 elective courses are the first elective course in strategy implementation. In real life, if strategy formulation is about 40% of success, strategy implementation is more than 50% of the success. Okay, so strategy implementation is as important as strategy formulation. So while studying a management course, the students are expected to understand how corporate, SBU strategic business units, operating units, and functional areas would be implementing the strategy. So we take a lot of real life cases and also cases which are published in Harvard Resource and few other popular places from where we bring in the cases, and this course is done extensively through case implementation. The whole idea of this course is that the implementation aspect of it, the spoke of implementation, where one would talk about leadership, culture, policies, linking finance to strategy, or many of these important aspects to implement a chosen strategy and succeed in the business. So that's that course. Then the other course which we are offering is business models and strategies. So the current contemporary businesses, if you really look at it, new models are evolving. The technology disruption in the last 3 decades have brought in many changes. We saw B2B, B2C, then government to business. So a number of models are coming, and there are also aggregators. Role of businesses have changed. For example, even in commodity business, we have got aggregators who can come in and help commodities traded online. So the traditional frame of business has been changing depending upon the market, how it responds or adapts as changes. So the business models and strategy course brings exciting understanding about all of this. We may also note that the strategy area courses, especially the specializations which we design, whether it is strategy implementation or whether it is business model and strategies, or courses like on which we had offered earlier, course on strategic management consulting. These are the courses which would help a person to get into consulting domain. So IFMR gets a lot of jobs, opportunities for MBA students in the consulting domain. It could be in financial services and consulting. It could be IT services and consulting, or studying business process of IT services. So for all this, these courses provides framework, basics to understand business processes, a firm's performance, understanding a firm's customer, look at competitive positioning and how the competitive map evolves. So I would consider there is a great opportunity for students who go through this course to pursue business consulting as a career as they progress, and also to play their role very effectively when they take larger responsibilities. So I am sure there are also other additional courses which the functional areas would offer, which will be offered jointly along with strategy course. For example, there is a course on operation strategy. The operation strategy course focuses mainly on operating decision areas, which would consider like a facility or a capacity selection, a supply network, technology process selection, or the development and organization, the market requirements of cost, dependability, flexibility, quality, and speed. So how companies have positioned themselves. So if in this kind of course, there is a lot of scope to understand the global strategy pursued by corporates when they were looking at locating in low-cost countries or finding ways by which they can bring in relationships to develop new business models. So all this would be exciting for you to learn. Thank you so much.